introducing High Desert Bujutsu, and I'm interviewing Sensei Denning. Sensei Denning, what is Bujutsu?
Bujutsu is the traditional term for the umbrella that covered all of the martial arts during the feudalistic times in Japan, whereas it covered multiple martial arts such as kenjutsu, iaijutsu, jujutsu, etc. It covered all of those martial arts that the samurai practiced, and they called it Bujutsu.
Okay, thank you. What is Bio?
Oh, I've been involved in martial arts for approximately 41 years. I started out when I was just a young kid, and my base martial art that I started with was Japanese Jiu-Jitsu, Kodokan Jiu-Jitsu. And since then, I've continued to study throughout the years, both as a civilian and in the military. I served 27 years in the military, and I got to study overseas and here in the United States. Since then, I have picked up 5 black belts, to include 2 Okinawan karate forms, Pongairu Okinawan karate and Shudokan Okinawan karate, as well as Japanese Jiu-Jitsu. I teach Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu as well as Hojutsu, and we also teach Dosei Pares as well as Taekwondo. We do some weapons forms that are involved, but what we've done is we've tried to produce an integrated fighting style, whereas throughout my martial arts time I saw a few holes that I kind of wanted to bridge the gap over. And so we fight from standing up all the way to throws, falls, takedowns, and teach students how to fight back to their feet and continue the fight if they have to. So we've got a very well-rounded, integrated fighting style.
Okay. What are the principles of High Desert Bujutsu?
We teach honor, duty, and respect. Those are a bit of a blend of Bushido, which has 7 tenets. We teach 3, which I believe pretty much cover most of the 7 tenets of Bushido. With honor, we try and teach for students to learn self-discipline, self-respect, and then they can carry that respect forward to others, other classmates, other young men and women, and hopefully carry that into their family and then later into their community to live an honorable lifestyle. With our area that we live in, there's very little to do for young people, and so it tends to have them, as I call it, we breach that left or right turn in our lives, and if they turn the wrong direction, generally in our area we see them making poor choices. What we're trying to teach in Bujutsu is to live your life honorably, and that means to make the right path. That's part of the Budo, or the spiritual side of Bujutsu, is to live your life honorably, to treat people the way that you would like to be treated. Duty, we look at duty as a duty to yourself, a duty to your family, and then ultimately a duty to your community, where you not only learn to defend yourself, but you learn to defend someone else that needs to defend themselves. If they can't defend themselves, you're there to do that. So we try and pick up and teach the kids how to not only look out for themselves, but to look out for other people. And initially we do that through self-defense, but we also do that back to living an honorable life and helping people in your community, helping other families in case things go bad. As far as respect goes, we have to be able to respect ourselves before we can respect anyone else. So we teach respect and self-discipline to the kids and give them something to learn and to focus their lives on, so that they can respect themselves and then therefore respect their families and respect their other community members, and ultimately hopefully put them on a path of honor and duty, respect.
Okay. For my last question is, what are the goals of High Desert Bujutsu?
Again, what we want to teach is we want to bring young people together, various walks of life, various issues, whatever that they might have. But we want to try and teach them to, again, live an honorable life, to choose the proper path, to make the right decisions for the right reasons, and to treat other people the way that they would want to be treated. So if they're living an honorable life, they're going to treat other people with respect. They're going to treat other people with empathy. They're going to treat other people with honor. And so what we're trying to do with High Desert Bujutsu is to provide them the opportunity to learn these skills and then hopefully apply them to their lives, and then be able to apply that to the family unit and to the community. Excuse me. And then ultimately, as they grow and they graduate high school and they go out in their own lives, hopefully they carry on the teachings of Bujutsu into their own lives, their own families. And like I tell my students, they might start out at a white belt, but eventually they could very well be leading and teaching this class as a future black belt, and take over the mantleship or the guidance and training that I've provided. And hopefully that changes some lives and provides some input and meaning to help young kids on a proper path.
Okay, thank you.